Is it possible to prove that God exists? The issue of the existence of God has been debated among the philosophers for more than 2 millennia, and has occupied the mind of many scientists and theologians. Dr. Mashhad Al-Allaf, a professor of philosophy, approached this issue from the perspectives of Western and Islamic philosophy. He contributed a chapter on logic and theism, based on his academic research. In this chapter, Dr. Al-Allaf examines the reasoning used in 2 types of philosophical argumentation: a priori arguments, those based on premises that are prior to and independent of experience, and a posteriori arguments, those based on a premise known by experience. The chapter on logic and theism was published in a 1-volume reference book titled Theism and Atheism: Opposing Arguments in Philosophy, edited by Graham Oppy and Joseph Kotarski, and published by Macmillan Reference, in 2019. Dr. Mashhad was also the associate editor, with Dr. Kotarski's team, of this reference book. This peer-reviewed, academic volume includes 40 topics of philosophical debates regarding arguments for and against the existence of God. In this chapter, Dr. Al-Allaf discussed his idea of the proposition of unique quantification. He also discussed the idea of Al-Farabi, a 10th-century Muslim philosopher, on the issue of using existence as a predicate, as preceding the discussion of Kant in the 18th century. In addition to the perspective of Western philosophy on the existence of God, Dr. Al-Allaf also presented the perspective of Islamic philosophy, such as the Quranic argument on creation, the Kalam argument of Al-Ghazali, Al-Kindi's argument on the impossibility of the actual infinity. Dr. Al-Allaf also discussed what he calls the 2 pseudo-problems: first, the stone puzzle, concerning the power of God; second, the Euthyphro problem by Plato, concerning the good action and the command of God. Dr. Al-Allaf discussed the ideas and arguments of different philosophers such as Saint Anselm, Saint Thomas Aquinas, Al-Farabi, Avicenna, Al-Ghazali, René Descartes, Immanuel Kant, Nicholas Rescher, Kurt Gödel, Alvin Plantinga, and Bertrand Russell. The bibliography of the chapter is very helpful for researchers and scholars of the field.